Hi everyone, delonewolf here, back with some more EVE Online news, and this is actually going to be a bit more of a general update video. But before that, I think this is a pretty important announcement for people that don't always check on the site and all the news that pops up. A single sign-on for account management. So let me quickly click on here. So from today onwards, actually April 22nd, the account management for EVE Online websites will require a single sign-on system. I think this is a screenshot of what it will look like. This is just a bit of a heads up, you know, that a lot of EVE Online official websites will now be synchronized using this one login screen. And this is just so that you don't like all of a sudden think there's something wrong when you find a completely new login screen the next time you try to log in on the forums or on EveGate or whatever else there is that will use this system. So it's just a small item that I saw when I logged in, but I think it's pretty damn important because every time something like this happens, you know, my first reflex is oh my, what is someone trying to hack my my account or trying to fish for my password. But yeah, just so you know, in the upcoming days, if you happen to log in and you see this is completely normal, CCP is moving to a single sign-on account management system. Next up, I also wanted to cover one of the dev blogs, which I thought was pretty damn funny. CCP banned 2,350 accounts for using a specific hack, which is the autopilot to zero. There's been quite a lot of complaining about that on EveNews24 and stuff like that. Basically because people have been using it for quite a long time, which I personally think is a pretty damn poor excuse. Modifying the client using a hack which allows you to autopilot at zero. Anyone that does that should know it's against the EULA and it's just cheating. So yeah, they deserve their 30-day bans. I think it's what they got, and in my opinion they got off pretty easy. So yeah, that actually was pretty hilarious to read some of the comments about this. I mean, it's cheating, plain and simple. Even if you don't like the autopilot warping in at 15, that's no reason to start using a hack. And in my opinion, these people got off light. Anyways, let's move on. That's really all that's been going on. The rest of the dev blogs have been pretty general. Community spotlight about the forum, some UI changes, and that sounds like some pirates. But yeah, overall it's been pretty light on news, it's been pretty light on live events, but that's all pretty damn normal, because I'll bet the entirety of CCP is in crunch mode at the moment for FanFest. Let me just get Warrior 1, why not? Could be useful in one of my duels. So CCP has probably been in crunch mode for a few weeks now for the CCP FanFest that's going to happen later this week, and it's also one of the reasons why me and my brother have been quite a bit more relaxed about our EVE Online playing. I've not been playing that much, just doing a bit of mining, trying to get one duel a week going. But other than that, I've been relaxing and just experimenting a bit more with the streaming, with the new concept of miner grinder and stuff like that. Just trying to play some other games as well, taking this opportunity to recharge my batteries. And the reason why we're doing this is basically, first of all, we find it very difficult at the moment to commit to anything or to plan specifically for anything we want to do in the upcoming weeks in EVE Online, just because there's so much news that's bound to come with FanFest that could just change any plan you make, or anything you've committed to could change drastically because of stuff that they all of a sudden announce at FanFest, and we just don't want to be like, oh, we're gonna try some low-stick exploration or something like that, and then you find out that the entire exploration system gets an overhaul, or there are much better sites to do somewhere else, stuff like that. So we find it pretty damn hard to plan and invest a lot of time in any specifics at the moment. And we're just keeping an eye out for any news on EVE Online, but we're also taking this opportunity just to relax a little bit, recharge the batteries. And yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons while there have been some more other games on the channel, while I've been doing some streaming, some random stuff as well, just taking our time a little bit more. We're obviously very excited for FanFest. Really curious to see what all the talk is gonna be, what special things we can expect for the 10-year anniversary of EVE Online. So there's really a lot of different stuff that's going to need to be digested, I would say, in the upcoming days and weeks. And it could shape, of course, the future plans for EVE Online. Now, our current plan after the expansion is to go back into the wormholes, but like I just said, depending on what the entire theme of the expansion is going to be, this could have a serious impact. I don't know, new systems could be released. This is a possibility. Well, that would definitely put a wrench in our plan to go back to wormhole space, because we'd want to check that out. Depending on if we see some sleeper involvement or not, this could completely change the current dynamics of live events, which we're pretty active in. You know, if that doesn't happen, we're very likely to see some Minmatar, Amar live events, a bit more of the same, so we might be less inclined to be super active in them. If all of a sudden it becomes sleeper engagements, well, then wormhole space becomes a lot more attractive, because you'll probably have to look for stuff there. For Co-Incorporated, just yeah, that's something that interests us a lot, and so it might mean that we will focus on the live events. So yeah, that's just our current frame of mind, is a bit of wait and see all the news that's coming out for FanFest and about EVE Online Odyssey, which we'll then get in June. So in between then, now and then, we really don't have any specific plans. I do want to try and get one EVE duel out every week, if I can. Yeah, it's just a bit of a wait and see approach at the moment, because it's in our opinion pretty damn difficult to commit to any specifics when there's so much new stuff that can potentially be announced in the upcoming days. Anyways, that's what I wanted to tell you guys in this quick update video, and I'll see you all next time.